going through your head on the line?
Take my time. Take it.
Ron, you had that first one all the way, right? On your one.
I mean, it felt good. That was the craziest bounce of my career. I say that, and I'm glad it wasn't my favorite.
What about just the overall tension and importance and how this game ended? Just your emotions out there.
I mean, just once again, it's just, I mean, it's some things that happen during the game you can't really explain. It's just, furthermore, just, shows me, shows my team that, that it's a bigger purpose than, just what we're doing out there on the court, We're trying to make the tournament this year, and I feel like, everything's falling into place, as it should. And I feel like, the plays that we're making out there, they're not really plays for us, they're plays for, the university, they're plays for, just the overall success of the program, really, so.
Ron, Wright and Gates had been two of their big scorers, and they both were really out of the game offensively to the last couple of minutes. Was there a priority in terms of stopping one or stopping the other defensively?
Just Coach Chiefs, we call it pride. Just having pride, just trying to stop your man. Everybody in the locker room know how important today's game was, and we just kind of wanted to go out there and play like it.
AC, take us through that last possession, and coach didn't call a timeout. He left the ball in the freshman's hand. 7 seconds left. Just what were you thinking? What was the game plan? And talk about how you got through it.
Usually, coach just say try to make a play, so I was just trying to drive, get in the lane. And if I saw an open issue, someone come up, just dish it off to one of the bigs, but I just kept it and got fouled.
Anthony, you got a lot of your points today by driving. Just talk about your confidence in driving in against their big guys inside.
Like I said, coach just said, if I see an opening, he trusts me, my teammates trust me. They said just go with it.
You guys good?
Guys, just the building, can you talk about how loud it was there at the end? I mean, you guys obviously have had a lot of big games here. Was this the loudest you remember it being this year?
It's the closest I've heard it since I think the Seton Hall game. I mean, we're happy. Obviously the crowd played an extremely huge role tonight, and we really appreciate it. That's a crowd that we would really love to play play in front of all year. Honestly, we knew that we had to build a little respect. Hopefully we get to that point. But yeah, I mean the crowd was amazing. Obviously we're making some believers of a lot of people, and it's just good for them to be able to come out and for us to be able to play hard in front of them.
Ron, because you won so many close ones this year, very confident out there, everybody, in being in the situation like you were in today?
Oh, extremely. I mean, down the stretch, 1 2 minutes left, everybody stays, they remain calm, under pressure, that way, it's a lot easier for us to think out there on the court, not just individually, but think for each other as a team. When we're in these situations, a lot of times one guy might try and panic, but if we've been in this situation before, you have somebody else to come up, calm them down, and remember to stay on the court and remain with the team, and then we'll be in good shape.
How did you feel with AC going up there, him being the guy?
I knew we were good. I told him I was like, we're good. I had more confidence in him than I felt like I did in myself at one point, but I'm getting better.
One more?
Ron, you guys, when they get the ball with 3 seconds left, you guys had fouls to give. Who brought that up in the timeout? Just try and foul before the shot, that kind of thing?
I think that's just pretty much, that's smart basketball. Coach Chief, that's just really smart basketball. Him and the coaching staff, they said I think we had like 14 fouls or 5. No, we had 4 because he said we had 2 left. We had 2 team fouls to go. So that's a great position to be in. We're up 1, and they got the length of the court to go with fouls to go. I'll take those odds.